created a short, and 24 hours later, it's got 10 views. That's not normal. But sometimes shorts do not get put out there. They don't hit the shorts feed. They're not on the shorts shelf. But there is a fix. The fix is to completely delete that short from YouTube and re-upload it. Just one slight difference in the name of the actual file. That just is a little tweak, a little nudge to YouTube that 50 views that you were looking for with the first one, you might find you get that in the first hour. Created a short, and 24 hours later, it's got 10 views. Normally I might get 10 views in the first 10 minutes. And if 24 hours later, you might be into the thousands. And if you're lucky, you've gone full Mr. Beast mode and you're in millions. But that's a whole different story. But sometimes shorts, for some reason, do not get put out there. They don't hit the shorts feed. They're not on the shorts shelf. Loads of creators have experienced this. And it's a really odd phenomenon of why it happens. But there is a fix. The fix is to completely delete that short from YouTube and re-upload it. Now there are a couple of little things you could do. It's not the content that's your problem. It's as though it missed the shelf because it didn't get indexed properly, or it thought it, for some reason, YouTube thought it had already shown this one, even though it may never have been on your channel. So here's what you do. You delete the original one out. I always copy out the title, the description, tags, put them in a document so I don't have to think of all that again, because I'm pretty sure that's not the problem. I don't change the short either. I delete it off. I might wait 15 minutes just to make sure it's completely deleted from my channel. I then rename the actual file name of the short. So if it was called Mark's Great Short Video, I might change it to Mark's Excellent Short Video. Just one slight difference in the name of the actual file. That just is a little tweak, a little nudge to YouTube that you haven't seen this one before. You then go through your upload process, put in your title and description, but change the title maybe by one word again, maybe a couple of words, maybe just rearrange it slightly, ever so slightly, because we don't think that's the problem, but it's enough to force the reindex properly. Now load it up as a private. Don't put it public straight away. Put it up as a private. Give YouTube 15 minutes, 30 minutes just to make sure everything's okay and to kick the indexing in. Make sure your thumbnail's correct, which you could do from your YouTube on the phone. You could change the thumbnail of a short to anywhere in the actual short. And then 30 minutes after upload, just flip it to public and then keep an eye on it. Now I usually keep an eye on all my short videos. If by 12 to 24 hours they've hit less than 50 views, I'll go through this process and remove them and re-add them. Put them back in any playlists they were in. Remember to do that. And you'll usually find this will kick it back into action. And that 50 views that you were looking for with the first one, you might find you get that in the first hour and a half. That means it's been put on the shelf, it's being tested. You'll see that little bumpy graph usually. If you're really lucky, you get that one where it just takes off really quickly. But it'll be tested, widened out, tested further, and then off it goes. So if you've got any shorts that have played up, by the way, don't do this with the long form. There are other strategies with long form videos, and a little bit more in depth to what you do with them. But if you've had any shorts that you expected to perform a lot better than they had, and they're stuck under 50 views, try that little trick to re-upload them slightly named differently and get that indexing on its way. I'll see you in the next one.